Welcome to Victory Asia Bible College, situated in Thailand, really in the heart of our ministry across Asia. And this is a very key part of the ministry, a foundational part of the ministry, because we have two major focuses in this Bible college. The first one, of course, is a high standard of academic excellence, and we have teachers, great teachers coming from all over the world to teach their courses 3 hours every morning. But then we also have a high focus, a major focus on practical ministry. And we have mentor groups, a lot of different mentor groups you can take, from worship to Continuum media, which is the one we're going to feature in the next 3 weeks. You're going to love these, because a couple weeks ago our Continuum media team taught the entire student body on the benefits of media, the power of media, and they all did their own little projects. We're going to watch, showcase not only their own personal testimonies, which are really going to be, you know, they're heart-moving. I've seen these already, they're absolutely amazing, but also the skills that they learned in 2 weeks on how to make use of media. So we're going to have a fun time together over the next 3 weeks.
Guy grew up in a Christian family in a small Korean village in Thailand. While his family were all devout believers, Guy was just the opposite.
I was a really bad kid. I liked to go out with my friends all the time, drinking, fighting, doing drugs, partying, or anything. My mom tried to convince me to keep coming to church, but I told her, God is inside me, not inside a building. I don't need to go to church.
Instead of spending time with his church and family, Guy went out partying with his friends every weekend. He didn't realize that this very habit would lead to a turning point in his life.
It was a weekend like any other. I went out with my friends, drinking and partying all night. I hooked up with one girl at the party and decided to head home with her. But while I was driving home drunk, I lost control and crashed my motorbike.
The motorbike and the girl were both fine, but Guy laid on the pavement bleeding.
I knew I was going to die, and I wasn't ready for that. So I cried out to God, promising that I would pursue Him if He would save my life.
Guy's injuries landed him in ICU, where he slept deeply for an entire week.
The next thing I remembered was one of my friends from church standing at the end of my bed telling me what had happened to me. I couldn't believe he was there for me. I'd rejected, ignored him, along with everyone from my church. I hadn't wanted anything to do with them. And here my friend had come to help me when I needed it most.
Guy's life changed immediately from that point on.
Even though I could barely walk, I went to church, first thing the next Sunday, and I started to spend time, especially with my grandfather, who was a pastor.
As Guy began to surround himself with Christian influences, he began to realize that he needed more training in order to follow God's will for his life.
My brother told me about Victory Asia Bible College, a training center in Sriracha, Thailand, where I could learn English and be equipped for my destiny and calling.
Guy is nearing the completion of his second year of Bible school, and he's developing his gifting as a preacher. During summer, he went into villages in northern Thailand and taught about leadership, in spite of lack of finances, food, and even shelter at times.
I'm so grateful to God for saving and changing the direction of my life from death and destruction to a life of purpose.
Well, I'm impressed with this young man, Guy. He's not only got a great testimony, but a great anointing on his life, and we're seeing him reach out and begin to minister during his summer times, and there's going to be a tremendous future for this. And I'm glad that you're investing your time and your prayer and your focus into this ministry and what we can build out of these young lives as leaders across Asia. And I want you to come back next week as we showcase the next student project, another great testimony. But also I want you to go to victoryasia.com. That's our website where you'll see all of the news, a lot more drama, professionally produced dramas by our Continuum media team, and other things that'll just stir your heart for what God is doing across Asia, and then also stir your heart to think about who it is that you know that needs to be in this Bible college. Maybe it's you, and we would love to see you here, and you can connect through that website, victoryasia.com, and then we'll see you again next week for another great episode of Continuum Today.